percussion on a whole nother level, coming from my mind.
Iron Man 2 is about Tony being attacked by a Russian guy with a whip fetish, and a fellow rich guy who isn't as successful as him. Also, War Machine and Black Widow are here. Tony Stark has brought back his late father's Stark Expo and is managing to keep his Iron Man suits out of the hands of the US military. Tony's arc reactor is, however, slowly killing him, but he keeps keeping it from the public as to make sure no one worries about him. Later, he decides to go on a racetrack and encounters a villain named Whiplash, who attacks him. Tony beats Whiplash, but he's taken into Hammer Tech's custody courtesy of Justin Hammer, a business rival of Tony who wants to make his own class of Iron Man suits. Tony notices that his arc reactor is affecting him worse and worse. He throws a massive house party in his Malibu mansion, creating a massive ruckus. Rhodey, who got a facelift in between films apparently, takes the Mark II suit and fights Tony to take the suits from him. Rhodey, however, leaves with only the Mark II, and Tony is alone right now. Pepper decided to stop speaking with him. Rhodey is working with Hammer Tech to make the War Machine suit, and his arc reactor is getting worse and worse. While all this is going on, Whiplash and Justin Hammer are mumbling about Whiplash's bird.
I want my bird. I want my bird. I want my bird.
This is not my bird.
We got this all the way from Russia.
This is not my bird.
Tony manages to save his own life by looking at some old notes from his late father and invents a new element for his arc reactor. Tony and the new Mark VI manages to save Rhodey from being controlled thanks to some help from Black Widow, who's just kinda in this movie as well as Nick Fury. And together, they destroy Hammer Tech drones and kill Whiplash, who was in a massive Iron Man suit. Tony and Pepper get back together, and the after credits show Mjolnir in New Mexico, and it's making me dread the next film I have to watch. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I found the first hour of the film to be somewhat enjoyable. Some of the jokes didn't land for me, but I thought it was good for a bit. But then it starts to drag. The majority of the film after Tony and Rhodey's fight is so damn boring. I don't care for Whiplash that much, I care more for the bird if anything, and Justin Hammer just kinda sucks. He's not really intimidating or charismatic, and he's not even really all that funny. He just does nothing for me. And the ending fight was whack. So, yeah, this one is definitely weaker than the first Iron Man.
There he is, Birdman.
I will admit, the action scenes are pretty good, aside from the ending Whiplash fight and the Hammer drones just chasing Iron Man around. Iron Man and War Machine destroying the Hammer drones is a great fight scene, and the mansion fight between Tony and Rhodey ain't that bad either. Phil Coulson is also just fantastic as usual, and I love War Machine's design in this movie. Plus, the kid in the Iron Man mask is confirmed to be a young Peter Parker, so yeah, that's cool. That's about it for highlights. Overall, I'd give this movie a 4 out of 10. At least it's not the next film I have to watch. God, I'm gonna hate that movie.
Okay, hold up, wait a minute, all good just a week ago. Crew at my house, and we party every weekend, so on the radio,